CBS News has learned thousands more families were separated at the border than previously thought. More than 1,500 migrant parents had their children taken away from them before the Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy was fully implemented along the border in 2018. The lead ACLU attorney in a lawsuit filed against current and former administration officials spoke with CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez.
So what's shocking is when we went into court, the government said there's approximately 2,800 families we've separated. We worked for months and months trying to find those families and reunite those families. Then we found out, only because an internal watchdog group broke the story, that there may have been thousands more families separated before the 2,800 that the government never told us about, the court, the public, or Congress. We've finally gotten the list of names from the government, and it's approximately 1,600 more families that are separated. And we don't even know if that's the complete list back to the Trump administration inauguration. But those are 1,600 families we'll now have to find and search all over the world for. We hope that some of those families have been able to reunite through self-help mechanisms, but we suspect many, many of them have not.
Camilo joins me now. Camilo, what does this new number mean, and will these families be reunited?
Thanks for having me, Nikki. So the Trump administration told a federal court today that it separated 1,500 families that it previously had not disclosed to the court or the public or Congress between 2017 and the height of the zero-tolerance policy in the spring of 2018. What does this mean? It means that the administration separated, at the very least, 4,300 children from their parents near the U.S. Mexico border before a judge in California ordered it to halt this controversial practice in the summer of last year.
There are a lot of numbers, so just to clarify for us, how many separations have there been in total?
Right. So we knew before today that under the zero-tolerance policy, the Trump administration separated approximately 3,000 parents from their children near the U.S. Mexico border. We also knew that since then, since the judge ordered the administration to stop doing this, around 1,000 families have also been separated under different circumstances. What we have learned today, Nikki, is that before those nearly 3,000 separations, there were thousands more, 1,500.
Wow. Are families still being separated even though the zero-tolerance policy has been discontinued? And if so, how often is this happening?
The administration says it's very rare. The administration says it only separates migrant parents from their children if they pose a threat to their children or to other people in detention, in immigration detention. But the ACLU, the main plaintiff mounting this legal challenge against these separations, says that no, the administration continues to systematically separate migrant children from their parents, and that the new numbers today are just a new indication of what they believe the administration is doing.
How is the administration justifying these separations?
Well, the administration says that the separations that they are still implementing along the U.S. Mexico border are based on criminal histories that the parents may have, possible ties to gangs that the parents may have, or that they can't establish that the parents and the kids have family ties. But again, you know, the ACLU and other immigrant advocacy groups say that some of these allegations are unfounded, dubious, and that some parents are giving misleading information by U.S. officials that, you know, the U.S. uses to separate them from their children.
Why were these additional separations unknown to the public until now?
We don't know. What the ACLU attorney told us in our exclusive interview is that he believes these separations occurred when the administration was employing this pilot program of the larger zero-tolerance program in late 2017. So it was testing the zero-tolerance policy, and they believe these new separations, these newly revealed separations, stem from that pilot program.
How did these separations compare to families that were separated in previous administrations?
Well, the thing is, we know very little about this. We asked the ACLU and the lead attorney that we had on today why the administration separated these families. They have no idea, and this is very important, they have no idea whether these families have been reunited.
Great reporting on a really difficult and oftentimes, I think, confusing topic.
Thank you, Nikki.
Camilo, thank you.
Thank you.